Welcome everyone. Good afternoon to the pre-match press conference of the Kalinga Super Cup match between Mumbai City FC and Chennaiyin FC. We have with us from Mumbai City FC coach Peter Kratky and obviously player Brandon Fernandez. Welcome to both of you, coach and Brandon. Just reminding everyone of the house rules. All the journalists, please keep your um, videos and audios on mute. And if you have any questions, put it in the chat below, and we'll come to your questions one by one. We have just kept these rules to help us conduct this press conference in a smooth manner. I'll start off by throwing one question to both Coach and Brandon, and then we'll start taking the questions that come in the chat. Um, Coach, starting with you, please throw some light about tomorrow's match, about your preparations.
Yeah, preparations is good. Look, we have a couple of weeks, very good training sessions. Team work very hard to prepare for the tournament. So overall, I'm very happy how we get and again a lot of boys are ready to step up and looking forward to play game.
Brandon, please share your thoughts on tomorrow's game, day after tomorrow's game, rather.
Yes, I think all the players have put in a lot of work in the last few weeks. Uh,
Uh, Everyone, please keep your audios and videos on mute, please, because obviously coach and player are speaking here. Yeah, thank you.
yes, like I
Brandon,
said, all the players have put in a lot of work in the last few weeks. We know this tournament is important for us, and obviously we want to finish on a good note. To end the season. Going forward into this tournament, we are positive and we want to do everything and deliver on the pitch and try to win the tournament.
a couple of questions coming in. We'll move on to the first one. Does not say any name, it says Zoom user. So we'll just dive straight into the question. The first question is for coach. Mumbai have been solid defensively throughout the season, third least conceded goals, but also have not scored as many as they would have liked. Although it may not have resulted in a great league campaign, do you think this perhaps gives the team a better suited chance in the knockout tournament as and has the necessary components to make a deep run in the tournament?
Look, it's different competition. We obviously analyze the season behind us, and we try to work on that and build on what was good, and also improve what needs to be improved. So again, we need to be solid, like defensively, but also be dangerous offensively and score goals. So we work on it. Again, the preparation was good, and again, it's all about now application and keep doing the good things through to the tournament.
Next question, again from the same person, is for Brandon. Um, the question is, give Brandon, please give the manner of Mumbai City's exit from the ISL playoffs. What have been the conversations within the side in the past 2 weeks in regards to the Kalinga Super Cup?
Well, we are obviously not very happy how we ended our ISL campaign. It's ISL was obviously a big learning for us, and as a team, we had to get together and work towards this Super Cup. And obviously, it's something that we want to achieve to end the season well. And yes, we have to forget what happened in the past and look forward to the games ahead.
Shayan from IFF News with the next question, which is directed towards coach. He asks, how well prepared are Mumbai City FC for the Super Cup, and are there any injury concerns?
Yeah, look, so I think there was some things going through the media, but again, we've got a strong squad and players who can step out there ready to get opportunities also and prove everyone they deserve to play. So preparation was very good. As I said, the boys were training very hard through the last couple of weeks, and we were very happy how they're progressing. But it's all about come to the game and application towards the game because training is different. So we need to be ready the fight, and it's competition knockout. So we have to start strong and finish strong. So that's our goal. But we feel positive going towards the tournament, and then but again, game by game. And the first one is Chennai, so we will try to do our best there.
Next question from Aryan Sampath, also for coach. He asks, what went wrong against BFC in the last game, and can you reassess the team's performance throughout the season?
Yeah, look, again, as I said about after the BFC game, that was unacceptable and we want to learn from it. But, these things happen. Teams, we have a very good conversation during this period of break and when next preparation for a Kalinga Cup. So we have a lot of discussions and a lot of open conversation with the staff and players, how we move forward and how we reflect what happened. So make sure this one doesn't happen again. So again, for we are positive going forward. So there is a lot of positives to take from the season. As I said, the the defensive record, but also again learning opportunities for us. Which areas we need to get better.
Okay. Next question, also from Aryan. It's for coach. He asks, Manzuru was ruled out in the league and is now back training along with Akash. Can you throw some light on the status of their injury? Does he replace Thierry?
No, so again, I think they are all registered for a cup, so they are all we consider them to be ready for a cup in some stage. Jeremy has obviously during the season, even start of the preseason, has a couple of injuries, and then when he started, I think it was against Mohammedan, injured his knee. So again, he's coming slowly back. Through to his rehab, and our medical staff doing such a good job here. So we're trying to get everyone ready. But again, it's everyone is different, so everyone takes different time and with different type of the injuries. But Thierry is also registered for a cup. Obviously, he has a little bit of setbacks in the family. So he's taking time with the family. But again, we've got a player, so with them. They are with us all the time through, and we will see the availability through to the cup.
Shaurya Dutt from A9. His question is for the coach. What are your plans for the Kalinga Super Cup after the disappointing ISL season? Are there any changes in the squad?
Yes, I said we refresh. We get ready everyone, and then I told everyone after the season when we finish, let's regroup and let's start again. Let's reinforce the standards and where we want to and how we want to play football, which is we try to do over the past few weeks, and boys did very well. The response was very well. They worked very hard. As Brendan can tell you, they did very hard work to get better, and they're doing better and better. So our goal for Kalinga Cup is to go game by game, where we want to do our best against Chennai and try to win the game.
The same person asks Brandon about Brandon, your experience in Mumbai City.
I mean, experience has been good. The club, obviously, it's my first season here. Things haven't gone as smooth as I would want to in the ISL, but we have something coming up ahead of us, and we want to, finish well. And personally, I would want to, uh, do well in this cup and try to help the team to win the tournament.
Shayan asks, he has a question for coach. He asks, do you think the stakes at the Super Cup are quite high, especially because continental place in Asia is up for grabs?
Yeah, I think it was the last season same, for us and for every team. The Kalinga Cup is very important, especially when there is a AFC spot in it. So again, we are there to compete. We are there to do our best. Our preparation was good. So players again because of the unavailability or players availability, a lot of players will get opportunity to show us what they have in them. So I'm excited to give the opportunity to other players what was during the ISL. So again, it's exciting time for me as a coach again to see the other players get opportunity in 90 minutes. So again, I'm looking forward for the first game, but again, we want fight. We want we want to work hard to achieve the best things for the club and for the fans. So which is we need to after this season, what just happened, we need to work much harder and work towards the winning strikes.
We'll take the last three questions. The next one again from Aryan. It's a question for both coach and Brandon. He asks, with Jayesh ruled out due to injury and Mumbai missing a quality defensive midfielder throughout the season, does that add more pressure and responsibility on Brandon? And have Mumbai started looking for options in the market for the summer window?
Brandon, do you want to start
You,
answering?
you can go, coach. I'll go after you.
Yeah, look, for us, we do our best for preparation. So again, yes, we're missing the players, and for whatever reasons, but we have players who can step in, and I believe a whole squad. That's why they are here because they have quality. So there is again same for me and players. There is the same pressure like before. We want to win the games. They know they're wearing the badge, and there is an expectation to work hard and win the games. So that pressure will be always there regardless which tournament or game we play. So expectations are always high. All we need to do is do our best every day and every game. So that's the expectation. And again, if it's Brendan or if it's anyone else, if it's we missing players or players coming back, it really doesn't matter. We need to all work towards the one goal together. And do our best on the game days.
Brandon?
Yes, like the coach said, I mean, for me, whenever I step on the pitch, for me, it's important to give my best on the pitch and to help the team and whatever possible way. And every player is important, whoever is there to help us. Whoever is not there, they will recover and come back. But at the end of the day, whoever plays in the starting 11 has to do their best and try to do what is planned and execute the plan on the pitch and try to win the game.
Um, the next question is about possible signings. We'll just skip that. Yeah. Uh, the last question, do you believe, it's for coach, do you believe with the issues the team is facing with injuries and player availability that we can challenge for the Super Cup? Fans have been desperate for good performances. So what is your message for them?
Look, I believe, I massively believe this in this squad again. Maybe we will be a little bit younger than because of whatever happens. But again, I believe in this squad and these qualities. And as I said, we last season in Kalinga Park Cup where we didn't have foreigners. So we did and what we did, and with our heads high, we finished there. But and I'm expecting no less. So again, it's opportunity for Indian players and more players to get opportunity to play now. And as I said, this is football. Sometimes you have to wait for your opportunity, which is now come for other players, and they just don't have to show why they are here because they have quality. So I believe we can challenge again. What we need to do is to work hard, put the heart on the sleeve, and fight for every ball and every meeting on the pitch. And what happened on the end of the day, but if we work hard, I believe in this sport that we can go far.
Okay. We come to the end of the press conference. We're just about run out of time. So big thank you to both coach and Brandon for joining us today, and all the best for your game day after tomorrow.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you. Thank you so much.
For all the journalists who are on the chat, just like to tell you to please wait for uh, Chennaiyin FC to join, and we will begin the Chennaiyin part of the press conference shortly.
See you guys.
I believe Chennaiyin have joined.
Hi. I will just text and just get a confirmation on when they're joining. Yeah.
The coach is here. I can see Coach.
Hello.
Good afternoon, Coach.
Good afternoon.
We'll just wait for Connor. I'm just
Rob.
checking it here.
Hello, Samapana.
Hi, Gav. How are
Yeah,
you?
Connor is also here. Connor, if you could switch on your audio and video.
All good here.
Connor, are you with us? Samapan, can you just check?
Yes, I'll just check. Give me 1 minute.
Sure. Connor has joined. Yeah, I can see him.
Yep.
Connor, are you logged in from two accounts? I'll just unpin the other one.
No, should just be this one.
There's somebody else called Connor Shields also in this chat. So, okay, so we will begin the second part of today's pre-match press conference. Kalinga Super Cup 2025, Mumbai City FC versus Chennaiyin FC. Of course, we have Chennaiyin FC head coach Owen Coyle and player Connor Shields. So, welcome both of you to the pre-match press conference. Again, just reminding everyone of the house rules for all the journalists. Please keep your videos and audios on mute. If you have any questions, put them in the chat below and we'll come to them one by one. This is just to help us conduct this in a smooth manner. I'll start off with one question to both Coach and Connor before taking up the questions that come in on chat. So,
Yes,
Coach, please share with us your views about the match day after tomorrow.
Yeah, well, we're under no illusions how difficult a game it will be. Mumbai are a wonderful side. Got some outstanding players, both foreign and domestic. So, but we're looking forward to the game. We've shown that when we're at our very best, we can stand toe to toe with the best teams. And the cup, obviously, it's a great opportunity for everybody because there's an AFC slot available for it. So there's huge incentive for everyone to try and go and win the cup.
Connor, your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, looking forward to it. Obviously, we didn't finish well in the ISL, but obviously we've been back training for a few weeks now. Everyone's kind of ready to go, and yeah, just want to get playing. I see when you're training and there's no game, it's you just want to look forward to the next one. So yeah, everyone's prepared and also looking forward to the game on Wednesday.
Okay, we've got a couple of questions coming in. First one from Aryan Sampath. His question is for Coach. He asks, with Mumbai facing so many injuries, do you feel Chennai have a good chance to defeat them, having not been able to do that for the last 5 years?
Well, we obviously earlier in the season we drew with Mumbai as well in the game when everybody was available. So we know they're a very good side. And really, the games with us, we've shown that when we're at our best, we can stand with the best of teams. Mumbai being one, I think we drew with them at home, drew with Goa, drew with Mohun Bagan, won home and away against Jamshedpur, beat North East away, Odisha away. So when you look at our season, we started actually very well, and then we finished strongly, 9 points from the last 5 games. The issue we had that we had a poor middle section of the season, but we know when we're at our best. Yeah, Mumbai, I mean, everybody has injuries. We're the same. Everybody has knocks and strains. But they have a wonderful squad. That's what they spent a lot of money on in the last few seasons to build that squad. So it'll be tough opponents. Some wonderful players, Carlos, Ortiz. I would still expect Van Neef and Ortiz and Mansour to probably make the game. So they've got very good players. And you add Shamte and Methab and Vikram and these boys into the mix. They've got very, very good players. They're a top team, Mumbai. But for our part, we know we've got good players. We've got boys that are working really hard. And we want to make sure we get to our best. If we do that, then we certainly believe it's a game that we can win. Yep.
Yeah. Next question is from Aryav Agnihotri from IANS. His question is for coach. He asks, the side only kept 4 clean sheets throughout the season. Uh, Keeping that in mind, will we be seeing a more defensive approach from your team in the Super Cup?
I think that's it's a good question, because really that's probably the biggest thing that hurt us in the season, that we didn't defend well enough. But cup competitions are there that you have to win games, so we certainly won't be seeing a more defensive approach. We'll be seeing a team going out to win games, and that's what we'll look to do. Obviously, we have to defend well against some very good players in Mumbai have, but we'll have a real attacking threat, and we'll go and try and win the games, because that's what the cup competition is all about: winning matches.
Next question from Aryan Sampath. I believe it's for coach. He asks, Jiteshwar recently signed a contract extension with the club. What does that say about the confidence by the club in the player, knowing that he was pursued by so many other clubs?
Well, Jim Shaw, as we know, is a wonderful player. I think, again, that's nothing's been officially announced from the club in that respect. So we will, as we know, live in a world where people like to preempt things on social media and say this and that. What I would say is Jim Shaw is an outstanding player. I love working with him. I think he's young. I think there's improvement in him, and that's what we look to trying to continue to do. So the important thing is all our players played a part, and Jim Shaw certainly has a bright future in Indian football for sure.
The next question is from Shayan from IFF News. His question is for both coach and Connor. He asks, do you think Chennaiyin FC had quite a disappointing season considering the signings last year? How do you plan to turn it around?
Yeah, as I said earlier on, I think what we were was inconsistent. We showed that when we were at our best, then we'd some big performances. Not what we have to do in the cups. We have to get ready for that. So everybody can look back last season, the year before. It counts for nothing because it's behind you. What we have to do is look to improve, and that gives us the chance in the cup. We're certainly disappointed not to make the top 6 for sure. But now, obviously, the cup affords the opportunity, if you're good enough, to win the cup, to go into AFC. So it's a huge incentive for everybody, and that's how we're looking upon it.
His question for Connor is, do transfer rumors affect players in the middle of the season? How motivated are you for the Super Cup?
No, I said, like Gaffer said, media now is just all talk and just try to make rumours and stuff. So for me, it's just focusing on the pitch. If I'm doing well enough on that, then they can have speculation. But I say, for me, it's just more about playing good football, and then everyone else can do the talking. I'll talk on the pitch, and then after the season, we'll see what happens.
Srivatsan from the Times of India, Chennai asks, he has a question for coach. He asks, Chennai FC did not have a great ISL season. What, with a continental spot up for grabs, is there an added motivation to finish the Super Cup on a high?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think, listen, nobody's getting away from what we said, that they were very, very inconsistent this season. Some very, very good performances, but some that weren't to the level that we would hope for, and that's what cost us a place in the top 6, our inconsistency. As I said, we started the season well enough. I think we'd taken 12 points for the first 8 games. We certainly took 9 for the last 5. So when you put that form together, that's top 6 form and top 4 form. But we had a horrible run in between, and that's what cost us. So we have to get back to the big performances that we've given. If we do that with players like Connor and others in the team, then we're capable, as I said, of standing toe-to-toe against anybody. So our focus is making sure we're at our best. If we do that, then we're capable of winning matches. And this is why the Cup's exciting, because if you win the match, you progress then into the quarter-final. Mumbai will feel the same. We just have to make sure we're at our best to do that, and try and put a smile on everybody's face.
He also asks, are there any players absent due to injuries or illnesses?
Well, again, like most clubs, there's a few bumps and bruises, but what we do have, and Connor alluded to it earlier on, the boys have come back, they've been training really hard, they want to do well, and so, again, hopefully we'll have everybody available, but we're still in another training session tomorrow to undergo before that happens.
Next question is for the coach. With rumors regarding the team shifting base which was denied by a strong statement by the club. Did that affect the team morale? And how motivated is the club to win a silverware for its fans?
Yeah, well, the answer there, if I take the second question first, the answer is very motivated. Obviously, it's a very good group of players working hard, and again, we have to be. And the cup doesn't afford you to be inconsistent. You have to be at your best. But if you are, that's the beauty of cup competitions. The conjecture, which it was, as I mentioned earlier, about noise and social media and people want to write this and people want to be first with stories and everything else. The club, as you say, made a very bold statement. I'd been asked in the meantime. I'd never heard anything about it, so there was never anything that I needed to concern myself. The same with the players.